Governor Makinde, wake up! Let the Nigerians march to your state. There's a governor there. We should hold Tinubu responsible if he's owing security votes of states. If they want to overthrow Tinubu, it is not by kidnapping our children so that the whole Nigeria will be angry against the president. That was what they did against Jonathan. They have started it again.
Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. This one. The will of Chukwu, the God of heaven and earth. The time of touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm don't pass. The time of touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. As a reverend father, as big as you are, a reverend father, well-known reverend father like you, sometimes if you don't have meaningful something to contribute to your congregation, just preach them word of God and dismiss them. Let everybody go their home. You want to be putting mouth in politics that you know nothing about. Now you are supporting Tinubu that this is what they did to Jonathan and make people to vote against Jonathan in 2015. That's something they want to do to Tinubu. But it's the same you who castigate Jonathan, who said rubbish, all sort of rubbish because of Jonathan. It's the same you that made us to vote against Jonathan, that made people of God to vote against good Lord Jonathan. The same you that said we should not vote good Lord Jonathan, that is now a bad luck. Then you did not realize that that thing was politics. It's now the turn of Tinubu. You know that it's politics. Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. That time don't pass. Now we are touching the anointed one if they do bad. Governor of Anambra State have arrested all the fake pastors. There is a reason for that. We are not touching their fake anointed ones. We are not waiting for God to come and do it. We are doing it by ourselves. So Mbakar, if you don't know what to say, you leave politics for politicians. Which one is we should not listen to President of your state that it's a strategy to bring down Tinubu. Meanwhile, Tinubu is the president. Oh, a reason why government entity, federal government entity, this kind of thing, as you have seen that the president of your state is tired. That don't know president of your state, the thing is bigger than him. That is where the federal government will come in and take over the action. Since the state president is weak, the federal government will take over. Now you are supporting Tinubu. Meanwhile, this is something that happened during the time of good Lord Jonathan, and you are against good Lord Jonathan. You said you call good luck bad luck because of that. Now you can't open your mouth and talk the same thing against Tinubu. Instead, you are saying that it's even yourself. If I say you don't forget, we don't forget. Internet doesn't forget. The same you who speak against good Lord Jonathan and call him bad luck, then it's the same you that is telling us it's the same thing they did to good Lord Jonathan. They want to use it on Tinubu. When the government is not working, who should we blame? Is it not the president? When the government is working, we give praise to the president. So when it's not working, we should not tackle the federal government. Touch not my anointed one and do my prophet no harm. The time don't pass. Say, man of God, now if you don't have a meaningful something to contribute to society, you preach word of God and leave the rest to God. Leave it to politics. We are tired of you deceiving us. We are very tired of you deceiving us. In 2015, I'm one of the people that you deceived that made me hate good Lord Jonathan. Today, the same good Lord Jonathan that you said is a bad luck, you are now using him to make an example to Tinubu.